Hey everyone, today we are breaking a habit we are all guilty of, doom scrolling. You know that mindless scroll till your thumb goes numb and your brain feels like mashed potatoes. So instead of spiraling into the internet void, let's learn something actually interesting. Something you can talk about in a room and people go, wait, how do you know that? Today's video is a mini masterclass in understanding how humans behave, think, buy, create, and live. Here are 10 things you can learn today instead of doom scrolling. The concept of flow, when time disappears. Heard of that feeling that when you are into something, painting, gaming, editing, cooking, the time just stops? Psychologists call it flow. Flow is that sweet spot where your skills match the challenge, not easy, not too hard. Your brain releases dopamine, your focus sharpens, and the world around you basically disappears. It's the state people do their best work and feel their happiest. So, if you ever wondered why studying feels impossible but playing a game for 3 hours doesn't, that's flow. Cultural rituals around food, why meals taste better shared. Ever noticed how food tastes 10 times better when you are eating it with your favorite people? That's not imagination, it's psychology. Humans evolved around community meals, campfires, festivals, celebrations. When we eat together, our bodies release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. The laughter, the conversations, the shared experience, they all enhance the flavor. That's why a simple dal chawal at home with family hits harder than a fancy takeout eaten alone. Food isn't just about taste, it's about belonging. Why people collect things? Stamps, sneakers, and Funko Pops. Why do people buy 50 sneakers, hold photo cards, or display shelves filled with tiny figures? Collecting isn't just a hobby, it's identity. Psychologists say that collecting gives us a sense of control, a feeling of progress, a connection to nostalgia, and sometimes a community. In a world that feels uncertain, collections feels stable, and every item in a collection tells a story. It's not about the object, it's about the emotions attached to it. The psychology of color, why shades affect emotion. You walk into a spa, everything is beige and green. You feel calm. You walk into McDonald's, red, yellow. You feel hungry and energetic. Colors hack your brain. Blue makes you trust brands. Yellow makes you alert. Pink is literally used to calm aggressive behaviors and presence. And black, it screams power. Your favorite color says a lot more about you than you think. Why we procrastinate? The brain science behind delaying tasks. Procrastination isn't laziness, it's emotional regulation. Your brain hates discomfort. So when a task feels overwhelming or boring, your brain chooses the short term reward, like scrolling, to avoid the emotional discomfort. It's not a time issue, it's a fear avoidance issue. The trick? Start for 2 minutes. Once you begin, the brain stops resisting. Starting is the hardest part. Continuing is easy. Behavioral economics. Why you buy things that you don't need. Have you ever bought something online and later thought, why did I buy that? Welcome to behavioral economics. Brands influence your choices using psychological tricks. Anchoring. Showing an expensive option first so the next one looks cheap. Scarcity. Only two left in stock. Free shipping. Spend 300 more to save 40 rupees. And somehow you do it. Colors, layout, timing, all designed to make you click buy now. You are not bad with money, your brain is predictable and brands know exactly how to target that predictability. The creator economy. Why being a YouTuber is a real career. 10 years ago, YouTube wasn't considered a job. Today, it's an entire economy. Creators aren't just entertainers, they are marketers, communities, businesses. A single person with a camera can reach millions, influence trends, and generate income from ads, brand deals, merch, digital products, memberships, and live sessions. The creator economy is worth billions and it's predictable to grow more. And the best part, you don't need permission to start, just consistency, creativity, and authenticity. Career cushioning. Gen Z's new job survival strategy. Gen Z doesn't trust the one job forever idea. So they created something new, career cushioning. It means keeping a backup plan, like learning new skills, freelancing, networking, building a side hustle working on a new project. So you are not dependable on one job. It's not being disloyal, it's being prepared. In a world where layoffs happen overnight, career cushioning is emotional and financial protection. The quiet luxury trend, why people love old money aesthetic. You've seen it everywhere. Muted colors, clean lines, no logos, effortless elegance. That's quite luxury. In a world that's loud and chaotic, subtlety feels luxurious. It's not about screaming wealth, it's about whispering it. The fabrics, the tailoring, the timelessness. People love quiet luxury because it represents stability, calm, and confidence. It's aspirational without being flashy. Subscription models. Why everything is now a subscription? We used to own things, now we rent everything: movies, music, groceries, gyms, even games. Why? Because subscriptions give companies something they love, predictable monthly income, and they give you something you love: convenience, endless choices, and no upfront cost. But there's a catch. When 15 small subscriptions add up, you suddenly realize you are paying a lot more than you think. It's the illusion of affordability. So instead of doom scrolling, you now know why you procrastinate, why colors control you, why malls are dying, why Gen Z is cushioning careers, and why you bought that unnecessary candle holder last night. If you want more everyday insights that make you the most interesting person in the room, subscribe and join me tomorrow as we learn something new again. See you in the next one.